Hey gang, Rodin here. Welcome on back to the Cade as we are now 33 missions down and only about 10 to go here in Super Robot Wars Alpha Chi. And the last one was a rather prolonged fight. Again, I do apologize that these episodes are taking longer than I planned. They're almost practically live streams if I was only not so cowardly as to show myself when I'm recording these. But be that as it may, we managed to get a key story point wrapped up in that we have now rescued Elshay from the clutches of the innocent. She's back in the safe confines of the Iron Gear, although we did have to sedate her quite heavily when she got back, because not only was she badly dressed, but the effects of the brainwashing that they had put on her still hadn't quite worn off yet. Now, what we need to do in the next one looks like it's going to be another fairly titanic struggle, but what we ended up doing as far as upgrades, we did our usual stuff where we dedicated resources to our lesser mechs that we needed to beef up, because as we showed in the last episode, all of our big hitters from Daitarn on down through Messenger Z and Great Messenger Getter Dragon, the Combattler boys, Combattler 5 and Voltez V, I should say the Choudenji Brothers, that's what they are, Radine, Dan Cougar, they can all take as well as they dish out. Getter 1 was the only mech we lost, and again, it was only because we were not in a good position tactically, where we had laid him out, and Musashi unfortunately just took the brunt of too many attacks. But we'll have to see what we can do in the next one. So without further ado, let's jump in it. So now we have Emperor Gorgon and General Bat. I order you remain on standby for the time being. He's being relieved of duty. Those Getter and his group won't be defeated with half-hearted measures. They're headed close to where Japan once was. Nani? We can't allow that. No, because you know what's waiting there if we find it. So Gallery, their biggest brain in the Dinosaur Empire, is going to be the one that will be going up against us in this fight. Alright, so Arthur wants a word with Elshay. So now, come to the conclusion that I want to see Kashim taken down, even if it means my death. And he triggered her. Medic, quick, give her 500. She's delirious, quick, give her 500 cc's of Thorazine. She's catatonic, quick, give her 500 cc's of Thorazine. This person is dead, quick, give them 500 cc's of Thorazine. Show me Elshay's most recent electrocardiogram. These patterns aren't the normal result of condition. You think? Must have forcibly copied another personality into Elshay while conditioning her. So now she's got multiple bats in her belfry. Try to return back to normal. For that, we have to send her back kindly and gently. They'll be able to discern a clue on how to resolve this. Doc Medic. I would not be surprised if that was actually his real name. Again, if you've been following along in the series, and I hope you have. Ooh, we got upgrades, but in the meantime, yeah, aside from our hero characters who always have like really rugged and majestic names, The support characters can be ones that are basically Dr. Medic. I remember there was one in Daikyu Mairyu Gai King when they translated it to English. He was just called Professor High Tech. So it's not anything I'm unfamiliar with. Updates to the control program for the Ultra Choudenji Gravity Cannon have been completed. Have you now? Get that program entering the Combattler. Combattler and Voltez, they have a similar relation to Master Z and Great Master. Yes, they do. That's why I call them the Choudenji Brothers. Want to come up with a combo finisher attack for Combattler and Voltez? Oh, yes, we do. Using them separately is an issue, but using them at the same time might make the energy regulation tricky. What about that gravity cannon? Well, the gravity cannon's energy consumption has dropped below 70%. Its energy required to use the Choudenji gravity cannon isn't consistent. Well, that's a problem. They ran out of energy with testing the Choudenji ball. It's got a lot of kinks to work out. We've never tested it, Cotton. I've removed the warp navigation device for which it's linked. And at some point, we're going to be able to use... You don't drop a big old boomer like that on us and then tell us we can't use it. At some point before the end of the game, we're going to be able to pull that thing out of the bag and blast something with it. So Mission 34, the Earth belongs to... All your bases belong to us. So it looks like we're going to go up against another land battleship. And we have to destroy it fast. And when I mean fast, we've got to take it out in 3 turns. But if we've got to go through all this stuff to get to it, how the hell are we going to blow it up in 3 turns? Unless these guys are able to use the Choudenji cannon and do it that way. So, we're back to having... We've got 12 units we can use, along with the Choudenji Brothers. So we'll have 14 total. So along with Dan Kruger, I want to bring Blackwing up. Now, Blackwing is an addition to Dan Kruger that I've used in other Super Robot Wars games, and you should be able to combine them with Dan Cougar and make the ultimate version of Dan Cougar. So it will take Alan's mech off the board, but it also means we have something that can do some serious grade A bang. Okay, so I want others. I need my healers, so need them. Now the question is, what do we use last? So we have Valcian, we have Jiren in the Walker. He's not bad, but he's not great either. Now I can take a risk here by not using Sidebuster and use other stuff. And I might do that using the Huckbind and the Valletta. I think I'm going to do that. See how this goes. Now I've equipped all these guys with various parts to try and make them better in their given roles. Hello, big fella. Ah, so that's the Gilligan. So that's what we got to take out in 3 turns. It's a vicious monster said to come from outer space. Don't tell me even something like that was buried here. We've been excavating the ruins you call mountain cycles too. What you don't know is that we've already crushed it once. The magnetic anchor wave. That does not sound appealing. Oh crap, if we can't move, Sending out a powerful magnetic wave. My machine can't move. What's going on? Only they can move in this field. Well, yeah, because they're electromagnetically powered. And if that's the kind of wave that they need for the power output for the cannon, oh boy. Alright, so it's the Choudenji Brothers to the rescue. Gilligan is, or Gilligan, I should say, is there. I keep wanting to say Gilligan. Alright, so we definitely want to accelerate, and we definitely want to alert. And I want this for both of them. Because again, we've only got 3 turns to take it down. Let's see what this beastie looks like. He's gonna unleash a graviton wave. Thirteen units haven't moved. No, they have not. Now it says I gotta destroy it in 3 turns. If I have to destroy in 3 turns, then that means it can't be that powerful. Or I've got to use Valor on pretty much every attack from here on out. Now, most of these guys are not super strong. But there's quite a few of them. And the Mecha Beast usually can't move that far. Alright, go ahead and try and hit me. Alright, and it looks like I need to make sure when I'm done here, if I can take it out, I gotta get to that cave. There's a cave there. Okay. Duly noted. Alright, let's take a look at this sucker. I only did 4,000 damage with it. Alright, go up a level, that's great. Alright, Kyoma's the only one who has Valor with Combattler. They still can't move yet. Now the fighters are showing up. Now, of the stuff that's currently on the board by these guys, they're the ones that probably hit the hardest. Now, we can fight back, we just can't move. Okay, that's good to know. That missed. This should take this one out. Almost. Those guys are, the pterodactyls are so rudimentary. I mean, you're not going to hit us for a lot of damage from there. Whereas I can do a heck of a lot more damage to you. These guys are going to continue to march down. All right. Combattler's going to take this hit. See how much damage it does. Well, not too much. We hit with a critical attack. But it's healing up every turn. Okay, so, does anybody else have? Yes, they do. What do we need? We need 140. We're at 122. All right, we're going to have to use it. cheat sheet pulls out Valor. That's something I need to do is I need Alert. Alright, let's see what we can do with this thing. So we boosted everything up to allow us to use our strongest attack now. And we've hit Valor, so it's double output. But I still gotta wonder whether or not it's gonna let me use the cannon or not, because it should. So we're hitting for 12,242. Still missed the graviton wave. We'll use Grand Dasher. Now we should still have enough energy left over to use the Choudenji Spin. All right, here's hoping. Because we don't have much juice after this either. We might be able to do this one more time, but we won't be able to use Valor again. Now, the victory condition is we destroy Gilligan, or we destroy him in 3 turns. And we've almost taken him out. So he's 40,000 hit points. Depending on how much he recoups between turns, we put more than a significant dent in his hit points. So he can't heal up that much between turns. That would be insane. Alright, you're gonna whiff that attack. I still got people over here who can help me out. Photon missiles are... Okay, so we need to use a strike on them. That'll be enough to take this fighter out. 53%. Oh, we got it. He goes up 2 levels to 29. I don't have to worry about this guy taking Great Messenger out. Alright, nobody else can attack at the moment, but what it should do in the meantime is set up alerts just in case for you guys. And I'm not going to worry about it with die turn just because he's so freaking big that it's not going to matter if somebody plinks him. That missed. You go kaboom on a critical hit. Mayday. Going down. Yeah, you're not gonna hit me at 18%. Meanwhile, you are a big old fat turkey that I can just pick off at my discretion. No, I don't want to use the Grand Dash for that. Are you crazy? Have you completely lost track of your senses? I'm not going to sit there and use my second most powerful attack on a big old pterodactyl. That would be stupid. And if anything, as I've explained to people time and again, I'm an idiot. I'm not stupid. Alright, duck that man out of the way. Here comes the Beastie Brigade. Luckily, they couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat. Or as in one of my favorite characters in one of my favorite anime series of all time, Gim the Dwarf observed of the intrepid hero of that story, he's not good enough to kill time. Alright, so he's gotten half of his life back, but I can still hit him with the Grand Dasher. Oh, did you just heal him up? Or did you zap us? The weight cannon's output is rising dramatically. Your generator will overload itself and cause you to self-destruct. Well, I'm right there. All your energy into the cannon. Yep, vent that sucker. So you don't give us a plot point like that unless we have the ability to use it. Adding the two cannons' powers, we made an anti-magnet anchor wave. So that's another 3 minutes. So you get automatic valor. And Gilgalin can't move. And before I do anything else, bring back alert. Now we get to really go to town on this puppy. And we have full health replenishment, full energy replenishment. If this doesn't take this thing down, I don't know what will.
Choudenji Brothers.
But that was always the funny thing about Super Robot anime back in the 70s and the early 80s, is that in a lot of ways they used, and I don't say this to be pejorative of it because it's still one of my favorite shows of all time, it's not too dissimilar to things like Doctor Who, where there's always something, there's always a piece of plot armor or a plot weapon or something that they weren't able to do before. And that's in Star Trek, that's in every popular IP that I know of in existence, where it's always something they can do to turn the table on the baddie of the week. And Super Robot anime is no different than that. We're taking this thing down, and then that should open it up for the rest of the team. They'll be able to move. Bye. That had to make for a mighty big mushroom cloud. You should transform. Choudenji energy won't defeat Mecha Gilgalin when it's at its very limits. Nani? The electromagnetic wave is gone. Alright, so this is Mecha Gilgalin. What I should see is... No, I don't want him to land. I want him to fly. Let's see what his status is. Alright, well... Let's get cracking on this stuff. Now that we can move, the Blackwing will assist. First Mecha Beast down. No, I don't want to do that. I want to move. No, I can't. Okay, so I can't combine Dan Cougar and the Blackwing yet. Well, that sucks. I know it can be done because I've played multiple versions of these games, and in it, that's one of the first things that you're able to do with Dan Cougar. Once you get access to the Blackwing. Alright, take you out. He gets accelerated. Repair this Gundam. Have Jun go up a level. And this is a good time to have Musashi start doing some hurt. Because these are the sort of things that Getter 1 was designed to tear through. Although I should have him use more energy, or get more energy equipped on him. But I suspect I won't be using Getter 1 for much longer. Because in the next couple of missions, we should get access to Shin Getter Robo, and once we do that, then we can put Getter 1 to the side, put Musashi in Getter Dragon, and have them be able to do a whole heap and heck of a lot more damage. So now we have the Getter Brothers along with the Choudenji Brothers and the Messenger Brothers. You get snipped. But that any bad guy thought it'd be a good idea to take a pterodactyl and equip bombs on its wings. Masters of Design, the Dinosaur Empire definitely was not. Alright, have Daitarn get in on the fun of beating on these guys. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send these guys this way to help Combattler and Voltes deal with Gilligan. should have Sayaka go with them just to be on the safe side in case they need repairs, because these guys can handle this group no problem. Alright, I want to wait on using the Choudenji spin. If anything, I could send her to go into this cave and pull something out of there. Now he's coming in his ship. Don't need support on this one, not at 17%. I don't want Diana taking that sort of damage. Not when I can just blow them away with one shot. Or Venus, rather, not Diana. Diana's the other one. You go away. Oh, go ahead and hit me with a mini missile. You're not going to hit me at 13%. You're not going to hit me at 27%. Especially when I chop it down to 13, because I can evade you. I don't want to use Thunder Break. I want to use this. So there is a cap on how much you can utilize support in a fight. You're only allowed 2 per turn. I'll take off one of your heads with this great boomerang of mine. That's okay. You can hit Koji. And I can accelerate. And like the standard Gilgilligan, it can replenish its HP, which means I've got to stay on top of it and just keep hammering away. Chakram shooter. A shooter of chakrams, no doubt. A chakram, if you don't know what it is basically a big ring, a metal ring that is, the outside edge is sharpened down to, it's like a razor blade sharpness. The thing you have to obviously worry about is, one, being able to throw it, and two, being able to get it so you don't lose digits in the process. The last time I remember anything utilizing a chakram fight, this is dating myself, but I do remember it. Xena Warrior Princess used the chakram. And I remember and I only remember that because I just recently saw an interview with Lucy Lawless on Michael Rosenbaum's podcast, which is a good one if you've never listened to it. And she talks a lot about while she was filming the show, obviously. Alright, so I got one more Valor I can use. And no time like the present. So we can knock this sucker down a couple of pegs and make it harder for him to regenerate. We'd be a fool not to take advantage of it now. Now the issue is that I'm going to leave Combattler and Voltes 5 completely depleted. But that's part of also why I'm bringing the Iron Gear down here, that if I can get them on the ship, I can get them to replenish both their HP and their energy. I can't replenish the skill points for the pilots. He's almost halfway gone. And I'll still have Combattler attack, most likely with the Grand Asher. And he's got 180 energy at the moment anyway, which means I'm not going to drain him dry doing this either. But then I can use the Choudenji spin, and hopefully Hyoma's got one more Valor in him as well. But if I can take him down somewhere in the ballpark of... Okay, he doesn't have Valor. No. No, so nobody's got Valor. And I can't restore faith to anybody. Unless... 10% to the will of all adjacent units. That's not going to help. No. Also, no. Alright, I'm going to have to go that way. Guard on the Iron Gear, because I suspect this will be a very attractive target for him. The Choudenji spin is a critical. Ooh, did 8,700 in damage. Okay. That went better than I planned. So, while that's going on, go the standard Getter Tomahawk attack, which is almost taking that one out. We'll use the Dankoken on this one. Take it down. Oh yeah. The best you can hit me for is 10 points worth of damage. You need 51 hit points to go away. And away you go. And I can utilize the Getter Beam on these guys because I have equipped a solar panel on Getter Dragon, so he gets his energy back every turn. The beam cannon should take him out. Goes up a level. Give you a javelin upside the head, and you're almost gone. Yeah, these things are barely doing any damage to him at all. Repair Alan really quick. Alright, everybody is moved, everybody parks, everybody wins. That Fire Blast isn't going to do a lot of damage to me either. But that's going to sting a bit. Alright, he can't hit me, so I'm not going to have Getter take any damage. The only problem is that this mech only has 20 energy left. So I'll burn through the majority of it. But that's the thing about Gundams, is that Gundams primarily have ammunition. They don't have a lot of energy, because they have weapons like rifles and missile launchers and stuff like that. So you don't have to pour as much energy into them as you do the super robots. But you've got to make them quick. You've got to make them agile. You've got to be able to make them so they don't run out of ammo. And then every once in a while they'll have an energy attack that you might have to use. It's the idea of putting a cybernetic head on top of a dinosaur. course it's an elementary attack pattern. You're dealing with something that is truly prehistoric. That's critical attack. Still missed. That's critical. I need to hit you with one shot. That beastie is down. All right. Go after Koji again. Only problem is Koji doesn't have a whole lot of energy left. Oh no, Voltes took the hit on that one. Okay. That's alright. As I say, I haven't used Koji very much for anything yet. Okay. Really? She can't go in front. Biosensor. Okay. So this should do significant outage. 7,100, that missed. Now Voltes will come in and assist. 2,600. We've already seen the shock computer. Now we need 9,200 in damage over 3 attacks. That took out half of it. That's what I wanted. Alright, we can do the Heavenly Sword V slash. That's critical. And it's gone. HP, HG, CP. Whatever that means. Alright, so I want to bring them up. And now that that's done, I can focus on these guys. And I want this at 100%. I want Valor. Because now I'm going to hit these three with 100% and double attack power. That's why I love having a map attack. Alright, that one's gone, which is fine. I'll leave these two to these guys. I'll have Dan Cougar and them clean that up. What I want now is I want Getter to come over and help deal with them. Alright, that's probably the last time I could use the Getter Beam on these guys. But I can use it on them. Bust out the Dinosaur hammer. Thwack this one upside the head. That'll whiff. I don't need to use anything significant on this one, because that's critical. Bye. And now June's going to get on the fun with a support attack. Now, I apologize in advance if this seems a little egregious, but, and I don't mean in terms of the attack itself, it's the method of delivery of the attack. Now, you have to remember, I didn't come up with these anime, or the mechs that are designed in it. But yes, that is what those missiles are, and yes, that's exactly where they came from. The opinions expressed by the anime featured do not reflect that of management. Let me just put it that way. But I remember being a kid, watching these anime for the first time, seeing that play out and going, hang on, she fired missiles from her what? Who said who to the what now? Dice this puppy up a little bit more. Wow, 30,000 hit points on both of these things, which are essentially big axe blades bolted onto the side of a rather ugly looking beastie of some sort that's got to get real damn dizzy really fast when it does stuff like that. Alright, so Mecha Gilligan is gone. The only thing I have yet to do is move the iron gear over. I'll do that. But again, that way I can have everybody get on board, replenish any energy or weapons that they need to get refreshed. Especially if he's coming this way, because he's right there. Oh, really? Fine. I'll move him up one click. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me right now with this? That she cannot find a way to get on board the ship. That's stupid. Okay, so what I need to do now, so I've already got that equipped. So start whittling away on this guy. I think what I will do is I will send Alan this way for that. Because I'm going to be caught up in dealing with whatever... that big old battleship wants to throw at me. Ooh, 61% to hit. I don't want that. I mean, it is crazy that you reach a point in the game where your pilots have more than enough SP available to them that they can pretty much get themselves out of almost any jam. As long as I keep hacking these guys down. And not using all my valor up. That's going to be the important thing. The missile machine gun. Okay. Don't need to use the laser cannon. Because 2 tomahawks will more than put this thing down. El Gabon. Alright, that's everybody else. Are there any other crates or anything I need to pick up around here? No, there aren't. I just need to get whatever's in that other cave. So we've already got the biosensor out of the one. He's still coming this way. Alright, now get in here, please. Now I can turn and burn. Which means I can come up this way, have him chase me up here, and then have my guys start coming over this way to pick him off. That's exactly what I'm going to do. First, I have to finish dispatching this Yutz. And up to level 42 I go. Give me something good. Generator. Meh. Polished up, it might make a quick 2 bits on the open market. Goodbye. Okay, so now we've got the land battleship. Well, not the land battleship, we've got the flying battleship to deal with. We got everything else off the board. Alright there, gallery, just me and you. So, in order to take this thing down, it looks like we've got to get it down somewhere in the vicinity of 25%. And how are we looking? Alright, so Radiant is good. Messenger is good to go. As is Diana A. And Huckbind. And what I also need is this. Alright. Bring Great Messenger down here. I'll have Venus deal with Fixing him up. Along with Banjo. Dan Cougar pull out his big old gun and deal with a big old cannon. And the Black Eagle helps out as well. And then give me about one more turn and I'll be able to bring the Choudenji Brothers back out. They'll be fully powered up. And they'll be able to start waylaying this thing as well. Okay, so you want to do this thing. Well, that's fine by me. Because I can have him come here. And give you a whack. Have Sayaka repair him. And I can do the same thing when he gets hit. Oh, he whiffed. Even better. Send the Dino Jets out after me. I dares you. Ooh, I thought I had alert on him. And I still have enough for one more Valor. Question I have is, do I have Shine Spark? I don't have it yet. I'm at 127, which means... Oh, Benkei. Nope. Where is it? No, I don't want to go there. I want to go here. And we're all valored up. Let it fly. Oh, yes, you will. Send out your fighters. They're not gonna hit nothing.
動きを見切ればどうということはない。
Okay. We'll do Valor. And even from here, we'll pull Thunder Break. Apparently he is. But that's also why it helps to have her on standby. Patch her right back up. Really, if he is that beat up, I don't think I'm going to need to do a lot more to him. Try and hit me with a big cannon from there. Oh, but I'm only hitting him for 10 now. Okay. I need to hit him with something a bit heavier. So a big old mace, that'll do. And a beam cannon. Alright, Musashi, I think it's going to be all down to you. I just got to hit him for 1100. And if the Getter Beam doesn't do it, I don't know what will. Seriously, 875 damage. Alright, if I don't hit him for at least 220, this will be stupid. It's a critical hit. I hit it for 15. I mean, I know it's a flying battleship with the head of a giant dinosaur. There we go. HP targeting goes up 6 levels. Did we do it? No, we didn't. And that's why you have to be careful not to utilize all of your... Oh my god, 3 of them? Told you we excavated our own mountain cycles. Circuits are out of commission. They're purely destructive. Continue to destroy everything in sight as long as they live. You hold out as long as they will. Wahaha. Ah, who are you? Leaving uncontrollable weapons to run wild, they never change. Magus wouldn't want our planet to be polluted any further. They were with Magus at S point. But why are there 3 of him? Oh, this does not look healthy. This is not healthy at all. They dissolved. Our work here is done. Do you have a reply ready for us yet? Whether or not you want to save this planet. That's what we intend. We must avoid interfering with human affairs as much as possible. Putting a stop to the mindless destruction of the environment. You're all environmentalists. You're nothing more than overseers. Find machine land and destroy them. You should be able to do it. If war erupted between the Earth and the Moon, there'd be no going back. We can't allow that going unchecked. Moon Cradle Overseer may entrust the future to them, but we should eliminate them now before they bear their fangs at us. Who are these people? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. So this one seems like the level-headed of the bunch. So does this one. So we got Ink and Blink and then Nod here. Wants to go off half-cocked and start fighting. So the planet belongs to us. Majority rules, isn't it? Two of us would make it rather dull. So we have to fight this one. I shall take you on. So we've got to get him down to 25% hit points in order to fend them off. Which means it's a good thing we didn't necessarily burn all of our valor taking down Gallery and his flying battleship. But I expect he's going to do a world of hurt. Might as well use what I have available to me now. If I have to use Strike on him, that's not good. Because I don't have a whole lot of it left available to me. Okay, that missed. That's good. I haven't used much of that with her. haven't used Valor yet with Shinobu. Can I... There we go. So really, what I can't do is waste any time in attacking this guy. I've got to go at him and hit him hard and hit him fast. Because I don't want him to be like dealing with the Gilgilgans, and if they have to... If they're able to replenish their hit points between rounds, then I am not going to be having much fun. Alright, that took out 12,000. My boomstick. No. Alright, accelerate him. Valor with Benkei as well. And I do have one Valor left. I have two. I got enough juice for one Shine Spark. Whoop. Except I need Strike, otherwise it's not going to hit. Alright, let's see what we can do again. And then hopefully Getter will get enough energy back between turns. If I need to do it one more time, I can. It's gonna be iffy though. So I need this to do a heap and hell of a lot of damage. And it did. 12,000 more. What I worry about is that that big old ring around him will create a map attack. So I gotta be really careful in how I do this. Okay. I've got Strike, I got Valor, and I got Alert. So now, if I can use the Sun attack on him, and I can. It's why you always keep something in your back pocket, just in case. You never, ever know. But I've already chopped him down to half life. If I can get him down to a quarter, then that should be enough. Another 11,000.
マシンセルの修復が間に合わないのか。反撃ができるものならしてみせろ。
Well, I can. That's the great thing.
鳴りは大きくても大胆は意外に身軽なのさ。
See, I managed to attract Magus's notice, but making me angry was a fatal mistake. I'll engulf you all in machine cells, starting with you. For the battle would hinder our operations, retreat. Alright, well, we managed to get through that and not go too crazy, and we didn't lose any mechs in the process. So we had 60,000 in funds. Svenny and I fear they're not on our side either. They can be supervisors of the environment. Carry mobile weapons that can change the environment themselves. Alright, so now we have Earth Cradle and Moon Cradle. It could be possible they're survivors from the space era from our own time. Can't rule it out. Search on information about the Earth Cradle and Project Arc. So they're going to do more research on it and see what they can find out. So their machines close up many times while at S point. That will be a huge help. Alright, so now we should be at the intermission, which is good because we're almost 2 hours. Another 90-minute episode in the books. We have 154,800 in funds. We still have all of our units we have to do our upgrades on, and then we got a new set of parts that I want to take a look at. It's really fast. Where is it? The HP HGCP restores 30% of max energy each turn. Oh, damn. So whereas this only gives you 10, this gives you 30. I know exactly what I'm putting that on. It's going on Getter Dragon. Because then I can use the Shine Spark more often. But I'm not going to worry about that until later because we need to wrap this puppy up. So in the next episode, it looks like we will find out more information about this new enemy threat. And then we will get one step closer to the final mission in this game. My name is Ronan. It's been great to spend this time with you. Be safe, be well, happy gaming. We'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.